What up, brothers? It's the Clipper King returning, and anybody who keeps up to date with the channel knows about a week ago I re-uploaded the T800 from the Terminator 2 review. A review I probably did about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, so you know what to expect from Clipper King. It's the Revisited review. So if we swirl around, make a move towards cabinet, as you can see, got it all set up. Cabinet cleaned out for you, so let's get involved, brothers. As you can see, got the box in the background, I'll mention that. Got the figure in the foreground, we'll look at that again in depth. Also, as you know, might be a two-parter, might be a three-part, depends how much I've got to say. At some point I will go down and mention 4 or 5 other reviews or showcases on this figure, just to shout out a few guys and sort of spread the views around and tell you what I like when I'm looking for in a review and things like that. Also, I'm going to do 3 other shout outs today, just a bit of public information and a big thank you to someone. And also I'm going to do a little bit of a rant just to tell you what's been happening over the last few days, probably from last Friday night. Just catch you all up so we all know where we stand. So yeah, I'm not going to go into a massive rant. Don't go running to your friends and say, have you heard what Clipper King said this time? It's not to write home about, I just want to get a few things straight. But anyway, I'm going to revisit this figure. So what I'll do, I'll move President Schwarzenegger out of the way for you, and we'll mention box first. Anybody who watched the review again, if I remember rightly, I give it a 4 out of 5 on the packaging. Just simple reason, I got Parcel Force Corner when I got it. I used to get that quite often. Now, as I've shopped around more with these collectors, as a matter of precaution, I always said to them, make sure you package it up right for me. Put it a box, inside a box kind of thing, or bubble wrap it, whatever. Now, most of the guys do anyway, the ones I deal with anyway. Some don't. Sideshow fucked me off with the Batman Begins, but in general, I get a really good package now, so I'm not getting these shit corners so much, but that's the only thing I knocked the score down on the box. The box in general, I loved it then, and I still love it now. The main reason is, the box, just at a glance, even if there were no title on it, you'd know it were from the Terminator 2. Mainly down to colour scheme and obviously the picture Arnold on front, but the colour scheme, fucking hell, spit your words out, you prick. The colour scheme of the box, it just resembles the DVD cover or the movie poster or whatever. I just think it suits it down to ground, so yeah. And the other thing that really I always liked about the box is the fact that the picture on the front is actually taken from the head sculpt of the figure. It's not a movie still, and I really like that. It's Hot Toys' way of saying, look, we're this proud of this head sculpt that we're going to blow it up to this size and put it on front of his box. So respect to Hot Toys for that, and like I say, it is a box I really like. Others have come out that are better, obviously, but yeah, like I said, I liked it then and I like it still. So that back goes in. Let's bring T800 back. Got him in a pose, I'll talk you through it. Obviously he's looking down towards his hand, he's got the grey t-shirt on. Obviously with this figure you got a choice of the grey t-shirt or the black one. I've never posed it like this before. In fact, the honest truth of it is that arm has never been on this figure before tonight. Now I've put it on for a couple of reasons. Firstly, when I first got it, I was always a little bit scared to pop the elbow and put it on, because this looks really delicate. I mean, I always touched it and whatever and looked at it and had a good look round it, but I just thought if that joint breaks, I'm fucked, sort of thing. So I never wanted to do it. Now, why have I done it tonight? Well, firstly, I wanted to show, because when it first come out, there were sort of different gradients of how much blood people were getting on the endo arm. Now, I think mine's quite a bloody one, and I've never obviously customised it or whatever. That's pretty much as it is, as it were, sort of thing. I mean, the arm articulates. Let me show you that. The dampers all work and everything. The fingers are all articulated. So I'm not going to move it too much, but yeah, people who've got it all know this. I'm not telling them don't know. It does rotate as well. But like I say, it's still pretty stiff because I've never had it on before. And the second reason I never had it on was because my old camera, if I'd have tried to get a shot like that, the camera would have pretty much said, fuck off, I'm not getting that. But now, because the zoom on this is quite good, or really good, going down to the comments I got on the Batman video, a lot of people were mainly impressed with the film quality I was getting. So yeah, now I can pretty much get a shot like that easy, and it does sort of bring it to life. Just the little detail that Hot Toys did put into this arm, which all it is an extra really, but yeah, they just went that extra half a yard with it. So yeah, like I said, I put the grey t-shirt on. It came wearing the grey t-shirt if I remember rightly, but I always posed it with a black one. I just prefer it in the black one, just looks a little bit meaner to me. And then I've got him with a gun in his waistband, so I can get the detail on that as well. And then down for his top quality leather trousers. I'm going to talk about the quality of the leather over time as well, down to his sculpted boots. So yeah, nice little pose, but like I said, I've never posed it like that before, but I thought I would do tonight. So I'm just getting on the head sculpt. I'll probably have him with the glasses on for the rest of this, but I wanted to show the head sculpt because I might make a bold statement here. I still think that is the best head sculpt of the T800. I mean, the 1/4 scale Entebbe Terminator, it looks awesome, it looks a fucking unbelievable collectible, but I still think that this is the best head sculpt out there. I think the Entebbe one is a little bit fat across the forehead, and I also think his eyes are a little bit too sleepy, but that's just my point of view. Others might think I'm wrong, but like I say, I'm here to tell you what I think. So yeah, got it posed. I'll probably get in about 4 or 5 poses for you. Somebody once asked me actually, what's the best way to change the t-shirt. I always find with most of these figures, if the head's removable, take the head off. Obviously take the hands off. With this one, I took the elbow out, so it's not too hard really. It's just a matter of obviously pulling this arm up, pulling the t-shirt up over the neck, putting the next one on. Not too difficult, but I thought I would mention it. Oh, while I'm mentioning things, just a quick shout out to a guy who asked me to shout him out on the next review. I think his name is See-Through Smash Glass. You asked me to shout you out, brother. There it were, a quick one. So I hope you like that. I'm going to put a cut in here, get him reposed, and we'll come back in. Rolling on. I'm just going to talk about the articulation a little bit. I'll just talk you through the pose. I've gone for the kind of Hasta la Vista baby pose, where he does sort of hold the pistol and then cradles it with the other hand. The reason I've done that is just to show that the articulation, although this is a bulky, heavy body, it will still meet hand to hand. So it's a pretty good sign when you're looking at the articulation of a figure. I will rotate it so you get a look at it from a different angle, but I've tried to get it so that the light don't go across his face too much, sort of thing. So yeah, as you can see, the gun in his right hand, cradle with the left, sort of position him so he'd be looking straight down into camera. Now, when I originally did the review on this, when I was doing the articulation, I scored it, and I think I did it either a 4 or a 5, because with a Terminator, obviously he's not going to be that articulated. Obviously he's got an endoskeleton under his skin and what have you, so he's not going to be a gymnastic, so to speak. So the articulation was always good enough. But obviously there's going to be poses you need to get. And I've always found that this figure always does it, and I always think it's one of those figures that displays really well. Once you've got it posed, it could be a statue. Its lines look right, its proportions look good. And I think, to be honest, this was one of the first figures that I got that had used a different scale to all the other sort of human male figures I'd got. It was slightly bigger. I had the Dutch from Predator at the time, and this one just kicked Dutch's ass. The proportions on Dutch were all wrong, I think. His legs were too short and skinny. The upper body were too bulky. I mean, it was a nice figure, but when I put it outside of this one just fucking kicked his ass big style and sent him back to the fucking jungle. So yeah, the articulation, like I said, it has always been good enough, especially for the poses I'd need. Not really a great deal more I can say about that. Obviously, the legs are bulkier than normal legs, but it fits the outfit awesome. But yeah, I really can't pick faults with this figure. Like I said, this and the Barney Ross, these are the ones I compare the standard head sculpts to. Obviously, neither are DXs, but if I'm looking to get a standard figure from Hot Toys, like the lower price range figures, I always want the head sculpts to be as good as this and the Barney Ross. And that's how how highly I regard this figure. What I'm going to just do as well, just give a shot of his face there, nice and close, and just see how much it changes when the glasses go on. Let me just pull away a touch. put his fucking glass in his tab. Like I said before, I'm all right-handed, pal. I'm all right-handed, and it's pretty hard for me to do it with my left hand, but I've got them on. And I just think it looks awesome without, but with, it's just fucking the T800 through and through. Captured it awesomely. So anyway, that was your second pose. I'm going to roll on to another one. Probably go back to the black t-shirt now, get the jacket on him, and see what I can do for you. Moving on. Just gone straight back to the black t-shirt, like I said I would. Just got him holding the rifle in his right hand, ready to cock it and fire off a few rounds. While he's doing that, he's got the pistol blazing in the left hand. Just giving a bit of a fucking beast pose. Pull back and show you. Yeah, just wanted to show you obviously the difference in the t-shirts. I've always preferred the black one. I just think it's got a fucking meaner look about it. Grey one, I know obviously from parts of films is accurate, and the black one's accurate from certain parts of films, but just a personal preference, I do prefer the black one, like I said. I thought I'd show you that. Again, looking fucking beastly. Badass figure this. Always ranks really high in most people's collections. I would think most would have it in top 3 or maybe top 5. A lot of good figures from Hot Toys now, but this is a definite keeper. In fact, I'll tell you the truth, this is that good that when I looked at this one and the Terminator 1 other day, it sort of made me mind up for me to sell the Terminator 1. I do like Terminator 1, it's a really good figure, but this is just better in every way in my opinion. Some might disagree, but like I say, I can only give you my opinion, not other people's. And on to the next pose. Let this one talk for itself. It's been a bastard to get it to stay in this position. I hope it holds well in this section, and I hope you like it. I've seen a lot of posers using this flower box. They've normally got it sort of the hand holding the bottom section of the box and it drapes across his arm, but what I've tried to do is get it the moment he puts his hand into the box, pulls out the shotgun, and it brings out the flowers with it. As you can see, the lid's even still attached, so it's just, I've just tried to capture that moment, and I think it looks fucking awesome. I know there's been some badass poses with this figure, but I'm loving that one, boys. Even got him so he's sort of, if you look at his front foot, sort of stepping off the stand, the other one sort of pushing off. I've got him mid-stride, just pulling out that beastly fucking model shotgun, about to rip it up, and you know that's true. Let me just dip his head and all. Let me just see what we can conjure up here. Oh, what are you doing? Get your clipper, William. Fucking stop it. Loving that. That'll be in fucking Moggy's League before you know it. I'm loving that pose, boys. I hope you are as well. Let me get close. I'm feeling excitement with my work, brothers. Nice. Just knocking lid off box with shotgun. Out come flowers. Arnold, don't hurt him.